Call of Duty does not sell for the campaign. People buy it for campaign, sure, but it doesn't sell. It's not the number one selling game for the campaign. People buy Call of Duty for the multiplayer, and people are not going to buy this campaign. You can have all the maps in the world. People are not going to. You're not going to sell 20 plus million DLCs for these old maps. This is a waste. This is going to blow up in their face.
According to a leak, a new report from Insider Gaming suggests that Activision will release premium DLC for Modern Warfare 2 to help compensate for the franchise's gap year, as no mainland Call of Duty game will reportedly release in 2023. What are your thoughts?
Oh, well, it sounds like they're getting rid of that Black Ops. You know, they would do the main Call of Duty Black Ops the year after and go back and forth. So that makes sense. And it sounds like for next year, they're just going to do Modern Warfare 2.5, paid DLC, a little campaign, you know, to keep the players happy. It stops people from having to buy a new game every year, which is what made me get off of Call of Duty. So I'm okay with it.
So I'm reading that the report sources also claim that the standard battle pass, DLC maps, and weapons would remain free for all players. But the report does claim that remastered maps are the content's foundation. So it seems like they're really trying to force or make us pay so that we can get remastered maps, not any brand new maps. It seems like those type of things will be free. But if we want to pay for old maps from old games that we probably already own, that's the stuff that they want us to pay for. I'm assuming they're going to have all the hitters from all of the other Call of Duties, at least the most popular maps. But wow, I don't know, man.
I'll tell you right now, this sounds good on paper, like a great idea. You're not going to have a Call of Duty, let's put out a DLC. Here's the problem. DLC does not sell. DLC is not going to be the number one selling game of 2023. This is a terrible idea. I understand why they did it. It's not going to work. There's no way.
This feels to me like what Spider-Man Miles Morales was to the original Spider-Man. It feels like a smaller package than an actual full retail game, but enough unique content that they can say, hey, we're going to charge you almost the price of a real game, but not quite. Wasn't better than the original.
No.
It was a great game.
Yes.
But it was supposed to be DLC that they said, you know what, we can turn this into a launch title and sell millions. And it worked. And it worked.
Please, I had an epiphany just now. You said the magic words of Spider-Man Miles Morales. And what did they do with Miles Morales? They put it on a disc and said it was a new game. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to put this on a disc and they're going to sell it in stores and they're going to sell 20 plus million copies. I take it all back. This is a great idea.
No,
you know, I did
definitely out of Activision's playbook. But that would be crazy. How you sell a DLC as a disc, like a separate game? Like, is it going to keep your progress? Or are you going to be able to keep your guns? Like, to me, that's what makes people come back.
There's no progress in campaigns. There's no progress to come
but
back.
That's not all that's going to be included. It's going to be the PvP aspect too, the maps and stuff.
Yeah, let me remind you of a game called Halo 3 ODST. You're going to get that. It's going to be a disc 2 with the new maps, another campaign, but it's just DLC.
This is Activision we're talking about. I can see this game easily being $50, easily being $45, $50. I would even say 40 is too low for Activision. And then they're going to have not a full campaign. I'd probably say a half campaign and old maps. But the most important thing about this, on top of overcharging people for this, you know they're going to overcharge. But most importantly, it's going to fragment the market. It's going to fragment the player base. So now you're going to have people that only have this DLC, fragmented. So it's probably going to have its own little playlist because it can't be included in the mainland playlists. How does that work? Are you purposely fragmenting your player base so that you can sell this, and I'm calling it here, $50 DLC? $50 DLC, which is not real DLC, but once again, Spider-Man Miles Morales started this. They're going to be $50, and it's going to fragment the player base, which goes against what they're trying to do.
If you liked our content, mash that like button, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.